A pregnant woman slipped past customs at the international airport, even though the sniffer dog continued to bark at her. Was there something really secret in the woman's baggage? Or the dog's barking was just something not to take seriously? The shocking truth only emerged later. However, it was too late. The airport had to be closed. Want to know more? You won't believe what happens in this video. Watch it all the way through. It was another busy day at the international airport. A pregnant woman, looking anxious, arrived at customs. The officer asked if she had anything to declare. "No," she replied. "I don't feel well. Please let me go. I only have clothes." The officer let her pass, but the sniffer dog barked. The supervisor ordered her to stop and have her bag x-rayed. Nothing was found. Surprised, he mused that the dog, Tommy, might be getting old and ready for retirement. Patting the dog, he said, "Tommy, you're tired. Go rest. We'll use other dogs." Turning to the officer, "Emily," he added, "a false alarm happens when they're tired." Emily protested, "But Patrick, he just started." Patrick smiled. "He's getting old, bored. Like us, he needs a break to recharge." To their astonishment, Tommy followed the woman towards the exit. Just before she left, Emily shouted, "Stop! Please come back." Emily intercepted the woman before she reached the exit, planting herself firmly in her path. "I'm sorry, ma'am," she panted, "but you need to come back. We need to do some further checks." The woman, clearly irritated, retorted, "You're harassing a pregnant, sick woman. I'm going to the doctor. I've been through this airport 3 times in 3 months. Clean record and nobody stopped me. Let me go." Emily considered this. "Ma'am, it won't take long. If necessary, we'll call a doctor here at our expense, but you must come with me to avoid arrest." She guided the woman to a private security room. Patrick approached, eyes simmering with suppressed anger. "What are you doing, Emily?" he hissed, watching her lead the woman inside. "You'll find nothing, and she'll sue us if anything happens to her pregnancy." Emily met his gaze. "Boss, I'll take full responsibility. I've been pregnant 4 times. I understand." "I'll let you examine me thoroughly," the woman said angrily as she entered the private room. "I'm taking my clothes off before you even ask." Emily stopped her. "No need to undress, ma'am. Please sit down. I'll call the technician." The technician arrived and led the woman to another room. "You'll have an ultrasound," the technician explained. The woman stood, furious. "Do you think I'm not pregnant? Hiding drugs? Touch my belly. Feel the baby move." Emily touched her stomach. Something was moving. A baby? But the movement startled her. She'd felt babies move before, but this was unlike anything she'd experienced. It felt like the baby was running. How was that possible? Drugs don't move in the womb. "Please lie down," the technician instructed the woman, who settled onto the examination bed. The ultrasound began. Emily and Patrick, watching the monitor, gasped. No baby. No drugs. I'm surprised, the technician murmured. A baby can't lack limbs. Look, this creature is moving erratically, trying to escape. I can't imagine how something snake-like could enter a womb. How many months pregnant are you, ma'am? She asked. Then, Emily saw the woman convulse violently, collapsing. A small, snake-like creature burst from her abdomen and vanished into the ventilation system. Chaos erupted in the customs area. Patrick raced outside to call for emergency responders, while Emily frantically summoned a doctor. Within minutes, the airport was locked down. The escaped creature was feared deadly. Something straight out of a sci-fi movie. An alien conquering humanity. Could this be real? The doctor arrived quickly, examining the woman. She confirmed a normal post-birth abdomen. She wasn't pregnant. How big was the creature? The doctor asked. Snake-like. But headless, the technician replied. Are you sure? The doctor pressed. Emily said it vanished in seconds. Forensic experts quickly arrived and analyzed the security footage, assisted by detectives. They discovered the woman had been missing for months before reappearing. A biological test revealed an artificially implanted creature using her body as an incubator. Believe me, she pleaded, I was pregnant. I saw a gynecologist overseas. I fainted during an exam, and when I woke, my stomach felt different, like something was moving. The doctor said it was normal, just an active baby. It was my first pregnancy. The doctor theorized she'd been drugged, her embryo removed, and the creature implanted. That's not true, the woman protested. I was unconscious, yes, but implanting something that large requires surgery. Look, she lifted her shirt. Are there any surgical scars on my stomach? A customs officer burst in, announcing, several passengers in the terminal are ill. Many are vomiting. Emily and Patrick exchanged worried glances. Patrick exclaimed, I have never seen so many people get sick at once. What could it be? Some new virus? If so, we are all in trouble. An expert suggested it's likely the creature has already released toxins into the ventilation system. Emily quickly produced face masks. Everyone, put these on, she urged. The toxins might take time to reach us, and these could help. But why are only some passengers sick if the toxins are already in the air? It takes time to affect everyone, the expert replied. Others will likely get sick soon. Please alert your emergency response team to evacuate the airport. A specialized tactical team responded to an emergency at the airport, triggering an immediate evacuation and cancellation of all outbound flights. Incoming flights were diverted to other airports. The city of Dubrook was placed under lockdown. Senior medical professionals advised this was crucial to contain the spread of toxins, preventing a potential global pandemic far exceeding the impact of COVID. Dubrook remained on lockdown for a week, while scientists analyzed neurotoxins in the victim's blood. They theorized the creature produces airborne venom, but a 7-week timeline suggested it secretly matured before releasing the toxins. Initial toxins were mild, but the government must act swiftly to eliminate the creature before it reaches full lethality. The military was deployed. This was unlike any warfare they had encountered. Intelligence Chief Mr. Liam Harrison, however, believed this represented the future of combat, a live test by a hostile nation using Dubrook as a laboratory for this deadly weapon. Military scientists worked to locate the creature. Thermal imaging finally revealed its rapid movement through the ventilation shafts. It was nesting in a maintenance room, emitting a toxic, hissing mist. They warned, if this reaches the air filtration system, it could contaminate the entire city. Despite the Army engineers' best efforts, the creature remained uncontained. 7 weeks had nearly passed, and it was still growing, approaching its deadliest stage. This was kept top secret. Public knowledge would cause panic and market crashes. Just before full containment breach, the team deployed a high-frequency sound wave mimicking a predator. The creature reacted violently, emerging from its hiding place. A sniper took the shot, neutralizing it before it could escape. Scientists discovered the creature was genetically engineered, but its origin remained a mystery. The woman had traveled through 3 countries before arriving in Dubrook. Gasping her last breath, she whispered, "There are more," before succumbing to the toxins. The airport reopened, but a discreet investigation into the experiment's origins was underway. Want to know if there was a positive end? Unfortunately, no. There is a sealed, classified document. Project Serpent, case not closed. The name of the city and details of the country have been changed to hide the actual affected place. The people who were affected in the beginning were cured, and they still do not know why they fell sick. It is still a top secret, and if I disclose the identity of the place and country, I will spend the rest of my life behind bars. But if the case is solved, I will bring another story to place them before you. Unless the government allows me, I won't still disclose the country and city's real name. Please subscribe to my channel and keep an eye on the latest videos. One day, the truth will come out. Until then, I will bring other stories for you.